robbing the Louvre in broad daylight and getting away with it is cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck, especially because no one got hurt. A victimless crime, one could say. Like, of course, like, I'm sure someone considers himself the victim, but no one got hurt. No one got hurt. That could have easily turned very ugly. That could have became a very dangerous situation. But instead, they went in, did their business, took their jewels, and got the fuck out. I gotta respect that. They're about their money. That's very demure of them. Because again, that could have got really ugly. I think we need to bring back heist. Like, this is such an interesting crime. I don't want them to get caught, but I do want to know the details, you know? Like, wow, I don't remember the last time we've seen a heist like this. Like, obviously museums have been robbed before, but this got a little oomph to it. This got something special to it. Let's bring back heist. And also, if those robbers are taking requests, I do think they should hit the British Museum next. I don't know if it's considered stealing if you're taking something that's been stolen, but I do think they need to hit the British Museum next, just so they can know what it feels like.
Hey besties. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this live right now, but whatever. History waits for no one. So, quick little context. Yes, apparently I am one of the Louvre robbers. Which, first of all, that's really rude phrasing, okay? I prefer art enthusiast with initiative, okay? And secondly, yeah, it's kind of true. And, like, not to be dramatic, but we literally made history before brunch. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you in the chat. Someone says, girl, what do you mean you made history? Okay. Story time. It was Sunday morning, October 19th, 9:30 a.m. Yeah, that's right. I mean, we really thought this out well. Everyone was going to be busy guzzling down their coffees. Too much crust in their eyes to even realize what we were up to. Paris was looking soft and foggy. The pigeons were thriving, honestly. And we roll up to the Louvre. Specifically, the Galerie des Barbelons. You know, the one with the crown jewels, chandeliers, gold ceilings that look like the inside of a croissant. Or a croissant. Yeah. And well, we just go for it. Yeah. So there was like 4 of us in these like orange, like vests. Kind of like we were there like to fix a pipe. And I swear, nobody batted an eye. Yeah, we literally rode up on one of those like lift bucket truck things. Well, I mean, you can see it. See it right here. Yeah, we're at our hideaway right now, and I couldn't give you guys any details about where we're at, so I had to put up a little green screen. But it was the perfect opportunity because I went back there today, you know, as a civilian, and took this picture of artwork. So yeah, we literally rode up on one of those like lift bucket truck things, you know, like the electricians use. Yeah, so aesthetic. And well, 7 minutes later, boom, we were out. And yes, it was in broad daylight. I know people online keep calling it like so chic how we did it in daylight. You know, victimless crime, didn't hurt nobody. How heists are so back. I feel like we're inspiring a movement, and I love it. Like, I'm sorry that we believe in transparency, you know. Also, someone asks, what did we even take? Well, babe, you're in luck, okay? Wait, what is that? Someone says, what what's the point of the mask? We can tell you're just some random girl. Okay. Rude. But, yeah, I'm just a girl. Like, how sexist of you. Did you really think it was like 4 men who did all that? You think a woman can't break into the Louvre and get her crown jewels? How sexist. And this is why I do the things I do, to set a precedent, okay? Gosh. In 2025, I swear. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. I wanted to do a little haul for you guys, okay? Sponsored by no one. Yet. Maybe we could get a little Stitch Fix sponsorship, you know? They could help us plan our next disguises. Anyway, so first up, this is my absolute favorite piece from the heist. Okay, so this little beauty right here. Yeah. This is what started an entire argument amongst the whole crew. I swear. This is the royal figurine of Marie. What was her name? Marie Amélée's youth. Yeah, circa 1842. Yeah, it was handcrafted by like the Renaissance, like sculptors or whatever. She's rare. She's timeless. Yeah. She's wearing last season, but it's kind of giving like royal baddie, you know? Rumor has it that Queen Hortense herself used to hold this while she was deciding national policy. And I mean, look at the craftsmanship. Isn't she iconic? The contour, the shoes. Look at those pumps. The faint aura of like childhood trauma and colonization. Priceless. They estimate one of these bad boys alone at like 12 million euros. Give or take a few million. People are always like, well, why would you steal that? What's the point? And I'm like, baby, you're not seeing the point. This is like the embodiment of monarchy in handheld form, you know? Iconicism. Okay, next up. So next up are these. These are the emerald lenses of Empress Marie Louise. Napoleon's second wife, of course. Yeah, get a load of them. You guys, hold your horses, okay? These lenses were said to protect her from the envy of lesser women and the glare of those beneath them. Just look at the tint. Look at the frame. It's everything. Like, it's giving I conquered Europe, but I dressed to kill, you know? And look at the way, well, I guess I can't really put them on. It's the whole point of the mask. But just imagine them sitting on my face. It gives like generational wealth. I swear. They were locked in a case behind like this reinforced type of like tempered glass. And I was like, mine, dibs. I told the team, I'm getting that. Also, there is like a rumor that these are like cursed. Yeah, they like curse anyone who wears them without inner peace. So if I start like glitching mid-live, mind your business. Anyway. So next. Now this one. Guys, you don't understand. You simply do not understand. This is the imperial brush of Empress Eugenie. Yuzuru. I don't know how to say it. Let's just go with Eugenie. Yeah, used to detangle destiny itself with these bad boys. Look at the pure rose gold handle. And the bristles were allegedly made out of like pony hair. Centuries old for sure. And then look, it still glides like silk. Like they really preserved this well. Yeah, when I first brushed my hair with it, I mean, I can show you. When I first brushed my hair with it, I swear I heard like a faint echo of like a harp and the smell of a revolution. Yeah. Also, it looks kind of similar to like those drugstore hairbrushes, but you know what? I figured out that that's like how they disguise these priceless items nowadays. Yeah, during my research I found they call it like modern conservation or something like that. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of comments about the crown that she owned. Well, darling, that one fell. We dropped it, okay? And yeah, it was me. Fine. I admit it. Gravity's undefeated again, okay? But this brush stays loyal. Okay. Let's read these comments. Someone says, be honest, how heavy was the haul? Honestly, I guess you could compare it to like a Sephora tote bag full of regret, but it was worth it. Yeah. Someone says, you're acting like you just did a Zara haul. Well, first of all, we're boycotting Zara, okay? And second of all, I mean, yeah, because like elegance is a mindset, okay? I'd love to be an influencer, but our leader says I have to keep my mask on and I can't show my face after I commit to doing this heist, so I guess, you know, the criminal baddie life chose me. Plus, technically, these things are like so limited edition, and there were only 8 pieces. Obviously, I can't show you everything, and we got all 8 of the crown jewels, so this is an iconic collab if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's do a little question. Let's do like Q&A or something. You guys have any questions for me? Someone says, so y'all really just walked in at 9:30 in the morning? Yeah, guys, yeah. Broad daylight. The Louvre had literally like just opened. You could still smell the espresso in the air. Yeah. Me and the guys, I mean, we made sure that we were calm, efficient. We were even polite and respectful as hell. One of the guards nodded at us. I nodded back. I think he thought I was like staff. And, you know, that was the goal, so. I think I'm gonna repurpose my disguise for Halloween, though. Yeah. It'll be so cute. Someone says, how long were you guys inside? So, I didn't time myself, but apparently I read the reports. It was only like a 7-minute job, and we were only inside for like just under 4 minutes. Yeah, I've waited longer in line for fries, so pretty iconic if you ask me. Someone asked, did you run? Run, honey? I don't run. No. We made sure that we exited elegantly, okay? Plus, running is loud, okay? We actually got on scooters. Yeah, people keep on clowning us for that part, but like, have you ever driven on the Paris cobblestones? Yeah. Running in my 6-inch stiletto pumps was not going to be an option, okay? Alright, someone's asking what's the plan now. Well, I'm glad you asked. That's kind of like the reason why I'm on the live. I'm thinking, I don't know, like feels, maybe, I don't know, yeah, kind of. I feel like I'm like so personable. How do you say that? I don't know. I feel like I have range now, you know. Museum security systems, tote bag companies, VPNs. Heck, I could even like bedazzle a bunch of ski masks. So someone please reach out. I'm also writing a book. I have like a working title for it. It's gonna be called, well, it might be called Steal Like a Girl. Isn't that so cunt? Yeah, it's like throw like a girl, but steal like a girl. Yeah. And I think we'll have like a subtitle under the title. It'll be like a guide to following your dreams and maybe other people's properties, you know? Someone asks, so what are the others like? Oh my gosh, guys, you would love them, I swear. We all met in like this little cute Discord server for people who like have ADHD. And we had a Google Doc called Louvre, but make it sexy. Obviously, I was buying the Google Doc. I had it all color-coded, bullet points. I even had a playlist running for us. Yeah, mine was what did I call it? The Girl Boss Gates. Girl Boss Gates. Yeah. Which, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just streamed Miss Tay-Tay's album, Life of a Showgirl. That would have really, maybe we would have bumped it down from 7 minutes to 5 minutes, you know, if we were streaming that. Exactly. Listening about how to girl boss and gatekeep. Anyway, somebody else is asking, how did you feel after? Honestly, like, weirdly peaceful. Like, I had like almost like a post-yoga glow about me. I don't know. But I guess it was mixed with like adrenaline and, you know, international manhunt energy. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got a change of clothes, went to a salon, dyed my hair, and then I sat on the curb eating a croissant with gold dust still on my fingers from the ceiling. It felt divine, honestly. Almost feels like karma owes me a cappuccino, you know? Oh, someone's asked me, hey, I joined late, but what did you guys wear? Okay. So, outfit recap. We had like this, like, vintage, orange, like reflector vests, you know, like kind of like workers' vests. And cargo pants, of course, because those are the most functional pants. And they're also the most versatile for like styling. And we had, I had my hair in a low bun, obviously. I had to give like professional, but sleek and mysterious also. Oh, and I made sure that I used the new, what's it called? The Rare Beauty perfume. Something about it was like calling to me. It really like motivates me in the mornings. Yeah, I smelled like vanilla, fear, and victory. Someone's asking, do you feel bad even? I mean, yeah, of course I feel bad. Kind of. Stealing is wrong, guys. Don't steal. Except for like morally gray, stealing from people who already stole. That I can get behind, right? That's like, I'm just cosplaying history at that point. But yeah, to answer your question, I do feel bad. Bad because my mascara was smudging on the way out. I don't want to talk about it. Someone asks, what if they catch us? Well, I've been thinking about this, and I just want to get my name, well, not my name out there, but like my presence out there. If they catch us, then I'd love to do a collab with Netflix, you know. We could call it like Louvre Girl, 7 minutes in Paris, or in Paris, you know. Directed by Greta Gerwig, of course. Costume design by, honestly, I could do my own costume design. I made the freaking vests. some haters in the chat. Someone says, be serious. Do you really think this is funny? Okay, no, I don't think it's funny. I think it's absurd, honestly, which is why it's funny. Like, imagine being the police and realizing one of the subsect. I can't even speak, guys. Imagine being the police and realizing that one of the suspects is just like a teenage girl with social anxiety and like Bath and Body Works fine fragrance mist in her bag. Like, it's giving Ocean's 8, but everyone's on Adderall, you know? Let's see. Gosh, the comments are really coming in, guys. Someone says, why are you talking about this on live? Well, I mean, think about it this way, because silence is suspicious, right? So, like, I feel like chaotic honesty is, like, my new PR strategy. Plus, who's gonna believe me, right? Half of you think I'm doing a bit anyway, and maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. History will decide. Oh, someone asked, what is my favorite piece? Honestly, I'd have to say the Imperial brush. It's practical, it's beautiful, and it symbolizes everything about me. You know, a little bit of high maintenance, slightly delusional, looking like it cost $2, but exceptionally useful in the right hands. Okay, someone asks, so what's gonna happen next? Okay, well, allegedly, there's like an international task force against us. Interpol is doing something, I guess, but honestly, I'm just vibing. Like, statistically, they have bigger problems than one girl and like a $12 million airbrush, you know? Also, I was thinking I might start a podcast, which is perfect because it's audio only. I would call it like Hot Takes and Hot Heists. I think I'm gonna welcome guests as well. So, let me know who you guys would like to have on. You guys are so funny. Someone said that people are saying you gave the Louvre its best PR in years. Honestly, you're welcome. However, I will say, last season of Daryl Dixon, Walking Dead, the Daryl Dixon story, that one definitely gave the Louvre its bit of press because, you know, it showed Paris and the Louvre during the start of the apocalypse. But that was last year around fall, and so I wanted to do something this fall, to kind of, you know, reignite the attention around the Louvre. So, tourism is about to spike for real. Yeah, I know it's closed for right now, but that's just like the doors are gonna be busting, and not from us this time, from, you know, tourists. There's just gonna be a congested line of people waiting. Yeah, imagine visiting the gallery and being like, wow, this is where that girl stood. Yeah, guys. Someone, another hater. How do you sleep at night? Baby, with satin pillowcases and a glamorous necklace on. Yeah. Ice on my neck and ice on my wrist. So someone asked if I still have all of the rest of the jewels right now. No comment. But also, yes. But also, like, only metaphorically. Let's just say that my nightstand is currently insured for a ridiculous amount. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end the live in a bit. I just want to wrap up here. Look, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that people love a villain with a good backstory, and I intend to be that girl for y'all, okay? I'll be getting on live from different IP addresses in the next coming weeks. did it at daylight, like literally 9:30 in the morning. Iconic, right? No violence, they said. Very professional, they said. Yeah. And I could get emotional. I'm just so proud that, me and the team, we pulled off something like this. Oh, somebody asks, do I have any final words? Yeah, girl, I do. To my fellow overachievers, believe in yourself, okay? Like I believed in that window latch. Dream big, okay? Steal metaphorically and moisturize literally. And to the Louvre, thank you for the memories and the brush and the doll and the sunnies. You are a great host, seriously. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna be signing off. This has been my Louvre haul, story time, life update, future plans, everything. So remember, stay hydrated, stay untraceable, and always accessorize, guys. Always accessorize. Do it in a good look if you're gonna do it. Okay, bye babes.